it just keeps getting worse and worse. Or better and better, depending on how you look at it. Because I'm even more tempted to summon off these two banners now than I was with the Beach Babes. I mean, they're really nice to look at. But there wasn't too much I was impressed by aside from that. They seem fine, have some decent stuff, but I'm more impressed by these skills and whatnot. I don't know how this is going to turn out. But I'm going to preface this just by starting out saying that if you want Ike, Lucina, Roy, or Lynn, if you are a fan of any four of those characters, I would most likely recommend saving your orbs still. That shit is still coming. Choose your legends. If IS has completely forgotten about the Choose Your Legends contest, I will be extremely disappointed. Probably pissed off, too. Because that would be straight up bullshit. What the fuck did we vote for all those things for anyway? If they're not gonna fucking show up ever. Well, let's take a closer look at these units. They should be in here, yeah. Yep. I guess. Yep, we'll just, look at this one first, I suppose. Look at that eye patch. How fucked up does your eye have to be to get a patch that large? Okay, his identity is a mystery? Really? Are you serious? Can't be fucking hard to discover who the fuck he is. You can see his face. Obviously, you're that dude. I don't know. I don't know the backstory. I haven't played the game quite yet. I have it, but... So, Slaying Edge. That seems neat. That's basically Killing Edge, but I think it's slightly stronger. Neat. Nothing too special. It's at least good, because it's better than another existing weapon. Aegis. Meh. HP speed. Meh. Shield Pulse. If a unit's special triggers based on a foe's attack, special cooldown -2 at the start of turn 1. Okay, so that synergizes with Aegis, because it's based off a foe's attack. It activates off of a foe's attack. So that would probably synergize well also with Estushion, which I believe has a cooldown of 2. So, would that mean, if you use Shield Pulse with Estushion, which has a cooldown of 2, would it activate every single time? That is a very good question, I think. I do not have the answer to it, but it's something definitely to look up. That is extremely interesting. And on top of that, unit takes fucking 5 less damage when the special triggers too. That's just adding insult to not injury, right? So you're not fucking taking any damage. Wow. Let's see. Sonya. Dark Excalibur. Neat. That's basically Wo Dao except for a tome. Neat. So they're basically just these weapons here so far are just building upon already existing weapons. They're kind of utilizing stuff that's already there. Nothing too unique quite yet, except for that shield pulse. Moonbow. Yeah, that synergizes perfectly with Dark Excalibur, because why wouldn't it? Mirror Strike, that's pretty neat. Grants attack and res 4 during combat if unit initiates combat, or attack. It's pretty neat. Player phase unit, obviously. She's probably some sort of glass cannon. This is what these skills are suggesting to me. So, her kit is actually really nice. Because almost everything... Actually, yeah, almost everything is new. And Moonbow is pretty much a meta special. So she is a very, very highly desirable character. especially with the resistance ploy. She's all sorts of player phase. I can see her doing a fuck ton of damage. A fucking metric fuck ton of damage. Leon. I know a lot of people wanted this one. A lot of people were begging for Leon to show up in here. Here he is. Let's see how good he's going to be. He's got Slaying Bow. I don't think there's a killer bow in the game yet, so this one's unique. Pretty interesting. Ignis. So this suggests that he might have high defense. I don't know any of their stats yet. I didn't really check. So if he's got low defense, well, fuck Ignis then. Speed, meh. Guard, meh. I'm pretty sure he might end up being like a tanky bow user. Yeah. He will be a very odd build. I don't think he'll be crap. But his skills suggest... Like, this is almost what I would expect out of an armored unit. You know, having Guard, Ignis, you know, a killer weapon. This is very interesting. Alright, let's take a look at the other banner then. Delthea. Look at that little fucking tooth right there. Usually they do that little cutesy thing on really, really young characters. So, like, she looks young enough that she shouldn't even have tits right now. Like I said, I haven't played Shadows of Valentia yet, so I don't know if this character's just young looking or yet another lolly character. I don't know. Has a brother, Luthier. Again, with the little sisters. There aren't very many older sisters. But when there are an older sister, like Camilla, whew, then they really bust out the sexiness. I guess technically Hinoka's also an older sister. But she's got legs for days, so I guess they just do the sexiness in different ways. Whatever. Dark Aura. Interesting. This is like Cymbeline on steroids. Because Cymbeline just gives +4 to adjacent characters when you use it. Or, from what I'm reading on Dark Aura, it says grants adjacent allies who use swords, axes, lances, and dragonstones attack +6 through their next actions at the start of each turn. This feels actually better than Cymbeline, because I believe this weapon is implying that it's like a hone ability. Like, you don't have to use the weapon to get this benefit. So let me just check Cymbeline real quick to see if I'm right on this. Yeah, I think I'm right. No, let's not do that. I'm not fucking finished yet. I believe that Tome just automatically gives +6. Just like a hone skill. That's immensely powerful. That is immensely powerful. Because chances are you're only going to have the 1 or 2 mages on your team. The rest are going to be generally melee units. A sword, you'll probably have a sword user and an axe user on your team when you're using Delthea anyway. So that's not going to be hard to synergize at all. Damn. This is some intense shit. Like, they're dropping a big dick on us. Death Below. That's a great ability in itself. That's fantastic to have. Miracle? Miracle's kind of hit and miss. I made it work on Ike because it was kind of goofy. Otherwise, with most other characters, I can't get it to, you know, get the cooldown of 5. A little bit more difficult to use. I'm not sure how she would use it with her abilities. She seems more of a supporty unit. I wouldn't be surprised if she ended up having low attack or low speed or something. Look at these skills. Like, she's got the hone ability on her weapon, followed up by the combat bonus on her C skill, which appears to be drive attack. It's similar to the horse emblem abilities, except it's not specific. It affects all characters. So if you've seen my how to buff stack video, basically combat modifiers like this one down here, the drive attack, spur abilities, they stack forever. However, these buff ones, where it says gets +6 through their actions during each turn, so hone abilities, rally, those do not stack with each other. You can have +6 from, Dark Aura, and if you try to rally attack, it will not work, because +6 is the stronger one. However, if you have a character that gets the benefit of +6 at the beginning of the turn, and you have them attack something while still in range of drive attack 2, that character is going to get a total bonus of +9. This is pretty fucking insane. Wow. Damn, that is, I actually really want her. I'm not really sure, because I feel like she's not going to have... I want another glass cannon blue mage, like Lind or something. I feel like this character isn't going to be that. It's more of a supporty character. But even so, holy fucking shit. I can imagine the possibilities with this. God damn. Gray. I know a lot of people have been wanting Gray. I got plenty of sword units, so I'm not too concerned about this guy. Zanbato. Effective against cavalry units. We finally have some answers to horse emblem, other than mages. He could do some serious damage to a horse emblem team, so if you're seeing them all the time in arena, this could help. Swap, neat, wind boost. I wonder how much HP he's going to have. If he doesn't have competitive HP, this wind boost isn't exactly going to get you much benefit. And if he's more of a player phase character, it's going to help you towards the beginning of the game, not late game. Unless you have some way to, give your team more, staying power. Sword Valor, SP. A lot of people want to grind for SP. That could make him a good farming unit in his own right. But, I don't really care about him. There's so many sword units out there. They keep pumping them out like nobody's fucking business. They throw out fucking Marth Enigmatic Blade. They throw out Tobin. We've got all the sword users under the fucking sun. And the only sword user I really want is Ike. That's all I really care about. That's my favorite character. So, for my opinion on Gray, I don't really care. You guys might find the cavalry unit effectiveness very, very appealing, especially with the Sword Valor. This one's also very interesting. We have a cavalry unit that's good against cavalry. Rider's Bane. I did a video a long time ago talking about how this game was very sadly missing other very common weapons in the Fire Emblem universe, like Horse Slayer, pole axes, beast slayers, generally things that would kill. Well, they're effective against, shapeshifters and cavalry units because, animal, whatever. Because there's no shapeshifters in the game yet, which is also a very odd omission. But there were always cavalry units, but they never had anything that was effective against them aside from the 3 different tomes, the red, green, and blue one, obviously. So this is actually a very nice addition that they have the sword and the lance version of Horse Slayers, essentially. Rally resistance, meh, who cares? Cancel affinity. I haven't quite deciphered the ability yet, but it appears that if you have an affinity ability, you lose out on it or something. And cancel affinity is a B skill. So you could technically have Triangle Adept and this for some reason, but I feel like cancel affinity just kind of puts out there that it cancels it, I guess. So it looks like if she's put against a sword unit, if affinity disadvantage exists. Weapon triangle affinity granted by foes' skills is reversed. So I believe what this means is, for example, she's going up against a Roy. Roy comes with Triangle Adept, so he's like the best, the simplest example. And she's fighting him while he has Triangle Adept. What I believe this skill is telling me is that it will take the advantage Roy would, or fuck, I totally fucked that up. If she's going up against an axe user that has weapon triangle. I don't know who that might be, but let's just say an axe user, alright? God damn it. Yeah, so the axe would normally be good against the lance in this case. But what I believe Cancel Affinity is doing is it will take that Triangle Adept and turn it around on that opponent, so that way instead you have the advantage and you're getting the bonuses that would the enemy otherwise get. I'm sorry, that probably sounds stupidly complicated, and I'm recording this live so that way I can, thumb through the menus as I please. So that way I can talk about stuff without having to worry about time. So hopefully it doesn't sound too complicated, because I fucked it up. But it looks like kind of a complicated ability anyway. Just iron out a couple details. Probably Google that or something. Somebody undoubtedly explained that ability much better than I can. And then Hone Attack 3, that seems neat. Ugh. So, I guess... Fuck, man. My opinion would be... Fuck. I really don't want to say it. I really don't want to fucking say it, considering my track record. And considering how close we are to the supposed Choose Your Legends banner. And I believe I have to say, at least spend enough orbs to get a 5-star. So, with that being, I believe, for the first time in a long time, I'm going to do some summoning. And, I'm really not sure which one to pick. I don't need a bow user. I definitely don't need a sword user. She seems neat. Who is she again? Green Mage. I've already got a great Green Mage. I don't really need another one. She seems nice. I could use another Blue Mage. I don't need a sword user. And I've already got Camus. Do I need Mathilda? No, not really. I don't need her either. Okay, I think I'm gonna abstain from summoning for now. Man, this is a really tough one. This is really tough. I think I'm going to abstain. However, my official opinion is that these units are extremely appealing. They have great skills. And if you don't already have units that you're comfortable with using already, I would actually recommend spending just enough orbs to get your 5-star, regardless of who it is, chances are it'll be one of the three that you choose from, that you pick the banner of. You may not get lucky and you may get some other 5-star. Or you could even not have very good luck and not get a 5-star at all for a time. But, you know, just so that way your other orbs aren't going to waste. You keep using the orbs until you get your 5-star. So this way these go back to normal. Because you get higher and higher chances as you spend more, right? It only makes sense. Oh man, these are some very, very interesting units. But I don't really need any of them? Question mark? Fuck, this is a hard one. This is a really hard one. I've got Robin, he's my ultimate support. And she seems like she's going to be a very supporty character too, rather than a glass cannon. I don't know. I don't need sword units. I got sword units up the butt. I've got Takumi, which is a great bow user in his own right. So maybe I could use Leon? Maybe. I've got a great green unit, Julia. I use her all the time. I don't really need to putz around because she just kills things. That's what I need her to do. That's how you win, you kill things. And then there's, you know, the lance-using cavalry unit. I've got Camus. He is fucking powerful and can counter at any range. He does what I need him to, and I've never been disappointed yet. So I'm not sure I would need her either. Guys, this is a really hard one. You got my opinion. The video's dragging on for a long time. But this is probably one of the most impressive banners I've seen in a very long time. Oh, man. You know how they did a Hero Fest banner after the Path of Radiance banner, which I believe they're going to do a Hero Fest again, because if we look at the days remaining, 14, 18, these will, let me check my watch, these will generally take us up to the end of July. But I'm pretty sure the next time we'll see a banner is at the beginning of August. But I will report more on future banners. I will be doing a speculation video. I've got one in the works. I've got some shit planned. And I'll be talking more about that particular subject as the Elysian summer comes to a close. And I will speculate on what's coming up. So stay tuned. If you watch the entire video, thank you very much. I think that's about it. Let me know what you guys think of the banners in the comments. And we'll finish off by doing a shout out from one of the people on my friends list, of course. Kit. Alrighty. Man. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. Giggity.